Greetings, my name is Ali Faizan and today I'll be showing you my game level, which is influenced by Assassin's Creed, especially the soundtrack. It starts with the cutscene, you can see the particles, you can see the foliage, you can see the speed tree with the vision. There's also a liquid system, there's a fog in the background, and these cubes that have a texture that look like data cubes. So the player can swim in the water too. It also has a ripple system, ripples that form when the player takes a dive in the water. Now going to the second room, which is just a preview. It has a fog, it has different, it's sort of like the same data cubes we saw back on the island. Now in the other room where the platform that actually falls on the player lands on. So example, if I land on this one and it goes down, I'll die. But I've added a system. If I die in this room has the same checkpoint system, but it has spikes which pop out in random order. So if I die, I'll be able to respawn in the same room. This one nearly killed me. So finally we're in the last room, which I'll probably not try to die. It has an object in the middle that you have to collect in order to end the level. I'll show you when I get to that. So when I collect the object, those two platforms in below will activate and let me end the level. I have to jump onto that moving platform and get to the object. So when I collected it, said you've collected the key fragment and activated those platforms. Now I can end the level. And that was the level. Now I'll show you the Kismet. So it has an open cinematic mode. When the level is loaded, it toggles the cinematic mode and shows around the main area. This is the teleports, like for every room. Then I have the falling platform room, which has its own setting for, like, when I touch it, it activates. When it's used, it goes back to its original position. Then I have the spike trap room, which uses an object list because I have so many interactors that I had to use variables. It's set to attach to the actor because of the dynamic physics volume, which is set to kill the player on impact. And then I have the matinee settings that when one spike pops out, it goes back in. When it completes, it starts the sequence in a random order. So now I have the final room, which has moving platforms which are set in the same way. So when you get into that part, it will start load the whole thing. So finally I have the part of the key fragment collection, which has an interactor. Upon collection, is destroys and plays an announcement called "You've collected the key fragment." Also plays a sound upon collection and toggles the triggers, which activates the platforms and so activates the ending trigger. So when you land on that trigger, it will end the level. So added checkpoints, the ones I was talking about before. So whenever you land into that trigger, disable the player node in the first part and activate the one in the other rooms. And I will now show how I got this kind of textures. So I have the Sobel edge material, which is available on UDK, and I've tweaked it in my own way. So whenever it has a cell and a floor which gives highlights and shadows, so it gives a comic style, and I've added ambient occlusion into the post process chain, so it gives a little bit of bloom and Also adds depth of field into the level, especially like when you're looking at this tree. Like from here it's different, and from here it's different. And there you have it. That's my level. Thank you for watching.